Hey, Scruffy. Wow, you looked comfortable there. Didn't mean to wake you up. So, the weather's cooler than yesterday, so that's a plus. Still hot, but yeah, we're finally under triple digits. Not by a lot, but I'll take it. So I have, let's see, pepper. The legs are straddled. You used to keep your feet lined up, single file. What happened? Okay, well, I'm gonna bring out your feed. Why'd you hiss at me? No, I didn't bring out ice cubes today. I guess it's not as hot, so we instinctively didn't grab them. I'm actually behind them things, not thinking, well, okay. So, we are beginning a coin trend. So today is going to be the last of the really bad days. And then tomorrow is going to be more reasonable. And then I think it's going to jump in temperature a little bit the following day, but still cooler than today. And then the rest of the forecast actually has clouds. And with the clouds, looks like there's going to be actually a pretty substantial drop in temperature. So we actually might get some nice weather. Scruffy's coughing. So I am trying to figure out how I'm going to play the next following days. So right now my plan is I'm going to try to go for a bike ride after I feed Scruffy. It's still really hot, but I'm thinking there's a possibility that it will cool down around sunset, so the ride will be reasonable. And then if tomorrow is more reasonable, I'd like to use tomorrow as a running day, particularly a long run day. And then if it's going to heat up again the following day, I either want to try to use that as a bike riding day or a recovery day. And then after that, it's supposed to start cooling down, and then I can have a lot more flexibility about what I want to do. So I haven't been for a bike ride in I don't know how many days now. So I'm overdue. Haven't been able to exercise as much because it's been too hot. So I did go for a run yesterday, but it was kind of lousy run. It was too hot. Oops, there's a screaming, guessing a flea or something. So I did one lap. I didn't even try doing an interval run. I was trying to do kind of a jog. I wasn't planning to do a long run, but I thought, okay, if I can just do a jog around the park, see how that goes. Didn't go so great. It was too hot. I made it, but yeah, I think I ended up walking in a bunch of places. So let's see, I didn't see any, I don't think I saw any cats. Actually, no, I think I saw the porch cat. But yeah, I didn't see the friendly cat or the friendly cat's pal or the youngling. Didn't see the white cats or the Siamese cat. I actually haven't seen the porch cat that often. I guess it's been too hot. But yeah, I think the porch cat was back yesterday. I did catch a glimpse of the porch cat, I think it was a week ago. And it surprised me because he left the porch and he crossed the street and he was hanging out in somebody else's porch. And this was like right after dinner. And I think a few times I've wondered, yeah, I've seen him do that where he leaves the porch after dinner. I think he's been fed. And then I wonder if he goes over to another porch just to get a second meal or something. But most of the time I see him in front of the main porch, so even when there's not food, he's hanging out there. Actually feeling kind of hot right now. I don't think that bodes well for my bike ride. But we're almost completely through the worst part of we are through the worst part of the heat wave now, so I'm actually relieved I didn't lose power. I heard some other houses nearby did lose power. Not that long. I think it was a few hours, but which is actually kind of long. But I guess I got lucky. Camera's getting hot. Just trying to hear if Scruffy is purring or not. I thought I heard something that might have been a purr, but it was really faint. I did water I watered part of the garden last night when I left for my walk. So a couple plants weren't looking too good. And so I didn't want to water the whole garden, but I thought I better water a few of the plants just just to see if I can avoid the plants dying. I probably should do more watering in the next few days since it's been so hot. Okay, let's get your food, Scruffy. Okay, wow, you're way off the mat. It's still too hot to wear the protective clothing, so a little exposed. So let's see, I came out with the water around lunchtime, normal time. It was, yeah, it was kind of hot, but it was, yeah, obviously it was a lot better than it's been the past, how many days has it been? I don't know, 5 days or whatever. Maybe 4 days. And I was looking around for Scruffy and I didn't see him. And then finally I saw him down the aisle, so I think he came into view, so I don't think he was there initially, and then he may have been around the corner and then slowly started coming over. And he saw me and then he stopped and he sat in the distance. I backed up, wondering if he would come over to the water, but he just sat there. So today wasn't hot enough for him to want to come to the water with me there. So I stood there filming him for a while just to see if he would give up, and nope. So I finally went back inside, and then he finally took the long route and went around the table, come in for the water. And I think he took a medium length drink. I don't think he was that happy with me watching him. So yeah, now that it's not as hot and he's not as desperate, yeah, he's not as friendly. So I have one more helping, I think, of rotisserie chicken. I'm not sure if I want to give it to him or not tonight. On one hand, it's hot enough where I'm thinking I probably should keep the water out just a little bit longer, and then I'll do the same thing I've been doing every night, give him some extra food when I come out to pick up the water. On the other hand, since he wasn't as friendly today, I'm wondering if I should give him anything. But I should use up the chicken, so if I don't do it today, I'm going to do it some other day, and it won't be as hot some other day. So hopefully it won't be as hot some other day. So I don't know. Probably makes more sense to do it tonight. Of course, I give it a break. And he's probably gotten so much extra food, he's probably not as hungry. He might appreciate it more if I don't give him as much food. So yeah, I give him a day off of so much food, and then give them to him following day. Try and wean him off of it. I don't know, maybe I'll do that. I think that's about it. So I think we're on that borderline where I could take in the water at this point, since he didn't seem as thirsty today. Another thing I still need to do, I actually forgot about until I went grocery shopping, was I mentioned a couple weeks ago my headlight went out and I need to replace the bulb on the headlight. Still haven't gone to the auto store to get a replacement bulb. So I need to do that soon. I mentioned I may need to travel to a cousin's wedding. I think it's maybe I think it's less than a month now. Or about that, maybe about a month. It's a very long drive. So I'm gonna be driving at night. I'm actually thinking I should maybe plan to stay somewhere overnight or something, so I don't have to drive the whole way, but I don't know. Don't really want to do that either. I don't want to do either of these things. Yeah, it's going to be a really bad drive. Or a long drive anyway. I hate driving, so. I was thinking I need to probably purchase some audiobooks or something. It's going to be a really long trip. So anyway, yeah, I need to make sure the light bulbs are working before I go on my trip. So I gotta take care of that soon. Especially if there's a bigger problem than I suspect. I'm assuming it's just a bad light bulb, but if it's something worse, because I noticed last time I was in the car, the light bulbs start working again. Scruffy's taking a good drink. I think I might actually take in his water tonight. Maybe I will wean him off the rotisserie chicken. Okay, folks. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.